All Renegades of Puck to the trenches. It's time for Renegades of Puck TV. Welcome to the bunker. I am your host and captain, Crazy Charlie Saunier. Remember, you can always check out everything you need to know about the Renegades of Puck by going to renegadesofpuck.com. It's a one-stop shop with links to everything you'll need to know about the Renegades of Puck, including about our merchandise. Go ahead and click on that merchandise link, and there you'll find our classic logo tee marked down right now and totally available for you to purchase, and it makes a great gift for the Renegade of Puck in your life now that we're heading into the holiday season. Also, you can check out our brand new alternate logo for the Renegades of Puck. So proud to have that in our store, and so very thankful to Renegade of Puck Miranda Martin for picking up a brand new logoed hoodie sweatshirt. We are so happy that you picked up that merchandise and you'll be out there repping the Renegades of Puck. We sure do miss having Miranda in the trenches with us. One of the best Renegades of all time. We also have plenty of other options out there on our merchandise page. Socks, throw pillows, and everything. After all, we've sold out so you can buy in. And again, just a reminder, Renegades of Puck merch and gear makes great gifts for the hockey fan and the hockey fanatic and the renegade in your life. So check it out, renegadesofpuck.com. Also, all those social media platforms. Make sure you give us a subscription on YouTube. We post new content on YouTube. After every Predators game, we'll also be having more content coming soon all across the hockey landscape. Looking forward to expanding the trenches as we continue to build the brand here on Renegades of Puck TV. So give us a subscription there on YouTube. Also, give us a like on Facebook, a very popular platform still. So make sure you give us a like there. Make sure you share those links. Make sure you give us a comment and a like and all of those things on Facebook. Also, Twitter. Give us a retweet. Give us a like. Give us a follow on Twitter at Renegades of Puck. Very easy to find us, and we're very accessible there on Twitter. As a matter of fact, it's probably the best platform for you to communicate directly with us at almost any time of the day. The Renegades of Puck seem to be online right there. So again, give us a follow on Twitter. And of course, our behind-the-scenes feed, our totally live stream on Twitch. Give us a follow at Renegades of Puck and check it out. Everything that we do here in the bunker, from the planning to the progression of the show to building it to getting ready to stretching out and practicing and rehearsing, even the mistakes when we do make them, you'll find those over there on our live stream on Twitch. It's just a different presentation for Renegades of Puck TV. It's just another way for you to access us. You can become a partner of the Renegades of Puck, and you can support the Renegades of Puck right here in the bunker by going to Venmo and searching Renegades of Puck. Very simple. Or scan the QR code right there on your screen. That makes it even easier. Donate anything you can, especially now that we're headed into the holiday season. $1, $5, anything helps the Renegades of Puck. We're reinvesting every donation right back here into the project so that we can continue to grow and continue to make things even better. We have acquired now the things that will be needed for a second microphone position. It's just going to be a matter of getting the time and the construction and all of that to get that done. But we're always looking to continue building it. We're looking to take some money and invest it into projects where we do meet and greets, where we do Renegades of Puck all skates. And I've got so many great ideas going on in my head. So if you can support us, please do. Built by Renegades for Renegades, just like you. Also, our tremendous sponsors, Rebirth Sports. You can find them at rebirthsports.com or on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Rebirth Sports. This jersey right here, so many other jerseys that you've seen me wearing in the past. They can make your hockey team, your hockey operation look simply incredible. I love being partners with Rebirth Sports. I have represented Rebirth Sports for a very long time now, and I am very proud to let you guys know that there'll be some very cool new things coming up soon, and you'll have an opportunity to maybe get one of these jerseys right here. I'll be letting you know the details about that soon. Also, Stripe Digital Solutions maintains our website, helped us design this logo, and also is creating a digital media platform and ad campaign that's going to help us reach more and more Renegades all the time. Stripe Digital Solutions is just incredible. Just search Stripe Digital Solutions on Facebook and Instagram. Just great partners here with the Renegades of Puck. And Strong Style Fitness, strongstylefit.com, or search Strong Style Fit, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. A motivated renegade is a healthy renegade. Get up off the couch, get yourself moving, and get yourself a free workout with Strong Style Fit. 150 workouts now by a certified personal trainer. They're completely for you. Another donation-based service just there to help the Renegades of... All right, you're here for the no half-step in hockey coverage, so let's go ahead and get right into it. The Nashville Predators currently sit fourth in the Central Division after 19 games played. The next game will be one quarter of the way through the season schedule. The Nashville Predators Predators have a record of 10-8-1. They have 21 points and currently sit 4 points behind the Minnesota Wild for first place in the Central Division. The St. Louis Blues are in second place. So are the Winnipeg Jets with 22 points each. The Nashville Predators on home ice are 5-4. They have 52 goals for on the season and 55 goals against. After the Nashville Predators wrap up this game with New Jersey, they will immediately get out on a plane and head to Denver to take on the Colorado Avalanche. Another back-to-back for the Nashville Predators. That means we will definitely see Riddick and Saros in both of the games coming up here Friday and Saturday. Tuesday, the Nashville Predators will face off against Columbus Blue Jackets at Bridgestone Arena. And then Thursday, Boston Bruins here in Nashville. And then we move on to the 4th of December where the Nashville Predators will host Montreal. And then the Preds are back on the road in Detroit on the 7th of December. For the Nashville Predators, the next opponent is the New Jersey Devils. It's the first of two meetings between these two teams. The Preds will go into New Jersey and face off with the Devils in Newark on the 10th of December. The Devils are 8-5-4 on the season, 6th place overall in the Metro. On the road, they have a record of 3-2-2. Taking a look at their last 5 games, on the 13th of November, it was a 5-2 loss at Boston. And then on the 14th, it was a 4-3 shootout loss at the New York Rangers. They followed that up on the 18th with a 4-1 loss at Florida. Picked up a victory over Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay, 5-3 on the 20th. And just like the Predators on Wednesday night, also taking a loss. They had a loss 3-2 in the shootout versus the first place Minnesota Wild in the Central Division. Taking a look inside the numbers of this matchup, not going to find a whole lot of impressive statistical metrics right here. The New Jersey Devils and the Nashville Predators are both in the middle third of the league in most categories. Goals for and goals against. New Jersey is at 2.88 in each category. The Nashville Predators are at 2.72. That is 21st in the NHL. Goals against is 2.78. That is 14th in the NHL. Shots for the Preds, not generating very many pucks on net. 28.3 is 27th in the NHL. The New Jersey Devils, 32.4 shots on net, is 11th best in the league. Shots against the Preds are 12th, while the Devils are 18th. On the special teams battle, the Preds do still have an impressive power play numbers on the season. 3rd overall in the NHL, converting at 28.6%, 14 out of 49. The Devils are 29th in power play, only converting 7 times on 51 opportunities. The penalty kill is 21st in the NHL for the Nashville Predators. They've given up 13 power play goals against. The Devils have also given up 13 power play goals against. News, notes, and stats on both of these teams. The Nashville Predators did make a couple of roster moves. Olivier and McCarron both sent down to Milwaukee to be with the Milwaukee Admirals. Harper also sent down to Milwaukee at this time. And Philip Forsberg activated and playing in the game that we are just about to recap here in just a moment. For the Nashville Predators, when it comes to stats, Matt Duchene leads the team in scoring. 12 goals and 8 assists equals 20 points. Mikael Granlund is keeping pace at 4 goals and 15 assists for 19 points. Roman Josi also right there at 6 goals and 12 assists for 18 points. Johansson's at 14 points, and Philip Forsberg back in the lineup now with 6 goals and 3 assists for 9 points for the Nashville Predators. UC Saros on the season, 8-7-1, a 9-1-7 save percentage, and a 2.53 goals against average. Expecting him to get the start on home ice against the New Jersey Devils before Riddick gets the start in Colorado against the Avalanche. Looking at the New Jersey Devils stats, Bratt leads the team in scoring 4 goals and 9 assists for 13 points. Zacha, 8 goals and 4 assists for 12 points. Mercer, 6 and 6 for 12. Hischier, 2 plus 10 for 12. And Dougie Hamilton, 5 and 5 for 10. Now they've got a tandem in net. They go in a rotation. Bernier at 4-2-1 has a 9-1-6 save percentage and 2.48 goals against average. Blackwood's got a record of 3-1-2 and a 9.22 save percentage with a 2.84 goals against average. For the Nashville Predators, this will be an opportunity to pick up a win on home ice. After what we saw against the Las Vegas Golden Knights, the Nashville Predators simply need to pick things up. Bryan Bastin will be updating me from Bridgestone Arena coming up in just a couple of minutes. You give me 10 minutes, I'll give you the game. You give us an additional few minutes after that, and the Renegades of Puck will give you the analysis, the info, and the stats on everything about the Nashville Predators. Now, I've made a couple of references to this game already, so let's go ahead and get right into it. On the evening before Thanksgiving, the Nashville Predators will host the Vegas Golden Knights for the first time this season. With Philip Forsberg returning to the lineup, that means we'd have a couple of change to the combinations, and here they are as rolled out by head coach John Hines to start this game. Cunnin, Granlund, and Duchesne, Forsberg, Johansson, and Tolvanen, Trennan, Sissons, and Janot, Cousins, Novak, and Tomasino, your defensive pairings. Yossi and Fabro, Ekholm and Carrier, Borowiecki and Benning, and UC Saros gets the start on home ice. We go to the 4:41 mark of the first period, and Tolvanen shoots off of the rush. Lerner's got to have some trouble with this save. He bobbles it just a little bit. At 4:53 of the first period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Stevens at 5:37. Saros another save on White Cloud through traffic. Difficult save right here at 7:27. Lerner's got a save on Janot, plus the rebound stuff opportunity by Carrier. Carrier is extremely good at sneaking into the crease area and getting scoring opportunities, and this was a perfect example of that. 12:44 of the first period, UC Saros save on Stevenson's sharp angle attempt at the post. He jammed the edge into the ice and pushed over to that post hard and sealed everything off right there at 12:44. 15:25, Cousins is off to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Pacioretty's picking up 2 minutes for hooking, though. That's going to give us a 4-on-4 scenario for 36 before a power play for the Preds. For 124, where not very much happens. Unfortunately for the Nashville Predators at 19:13 in the first period, Stevenson picks up his 7th goal of the season. It was a turnover by Carrier in the neutral zone and ended up in the back of the net. The Las Vegas Golden Knights capitalizing in the final minute of the first period, and goals in the final minute of a period or the first minute of a period always seem to bring more of a magnitude of momentum swing than you might expect. So Vegas closes out the first period with a 1-0 lead. Also is out shooting Nashville 11-9. 2:06 into the second period. UC Saros comes to a save on Theodore after another Nashville Predators turnover. As a matter of fact, the first couple of minutes, the first couple of rotations through the lines in this second period are just absolutely sloppy by the Nashville Predators. I expected them to come out a little bit better after falling down in the last minute of the period, but Vegas clearly has some momentum going here. At 2:37, Forsberg is able to hit the post off the rush from the top of the circle, but unfortunately, right after that at 3:01, Ronberg gets his 2nd of the season. He steals the puck from Yossi in the neutral zone and beats UC Saros clean. How often do you see the captain of the Nashville Predators turn the puck over, and not only turn it over, but turn it over absolutely clean to go the other way for a goal? Vegas has a 2-0 lead at Bridgestone Arena. At 4:29, Granlund's got a shot off the rush, have to be stopped by Lerner. 5:31, the Herd Line's generating some scoring chances. Early whistle, though, circumvents more opportunities. At 8:09, Stone's off to the box, 2 minutes for slashing. Good penalty kill by the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Nothing flashy, just good, smart, hard-working penalty killing in the Nashville Predators power play, though it is highly rated in the NHL, is being absolutely stifled so far on home ice. At 11:12, Brooks gets his first goal of the season, giving the Vegas Golden Knights a 3-0 lead. Another turnover leads to another goal against for the Nashville Predators. 13:17, UC Saros stops Stone's partial breakaway. 14:02, White Cloud's off to the box, 2 minutes for cross-checking. It looks like Philip Forsberg gets the Nashville Predators on the board as he battles along the goal line and then slaps a backhand off of the defender and into the net. Some incredible stick work, battle, jam, effort, everything by Philip Forsberg. Unfortunately, it would not count because after some lengthy delays, it would be challenged for goaltender interference, and it would be ruled goaltender interference. The goal would be taken off the board. It was ruled that Novak did, in fact, make contact with Lerner, and that was enough to take the goal off of the board. Benning's off to the box just after that, 2 minutes for slashing. It's at 18:20 of the second period. PK closes the period. Janot gets hobbled, but it seemed to be more of an equipment issue than an injury issue. So we hit the intermission. The Nashville Predators have a lot of work to do in the third period. They're also being outshot 24-19. We hit the third period at 1:35. Ronberg's off to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Absolutely nothing. The power play not seeming like much of an advantage in this game for the Nashville Predators. That is stick taps to the Vegas Golden Knights penalty killing unit out there. At 5:20, Forsberg back into the lineup in his first game and picking up right where he left off. Now he's got his 5th goal of the season. It was a breakaway, and he goes forehand, backhand high. It is, after all, the Nashville Predators legacy shootout move. Go all the way back to your Vern Fiddler How to Win at Shootouts DVD Volume 1. It's the one, it's the only, it is the legacy move for the Nashville Predators. Forehand, backhand high. You'll find success with it each and every time. I myself have used it in the 8th round of a Stanley Keg Frozen 4 playoff game to keep a game alive. It is forehand, backhand high. Philip Forsberg, welcome back to the lineup. Philip Forsberg. The Nashville Predators now down 3-1 at 5:20 of the third period, but 7:26. Waz off to the box, 2 minutes for tripping, but unfortunately for the Preds, Pierangelo picks up a shorthanded goal on the 2-on-1. Vegas now up 4-1. 13:45, we see a delay of game penalty against Vegas. Forsberg picks up his second goal of the period, second goal of the game, sixth goal of the season. One-timer bar down from the left circle. Looking good to have Philip Forsberg back in the lineup, but he can't do this all by himself. It's now 4-2 in favor of Vegas. Unfortunately, an empty net goal at 18:08 for Stone. Only his first goal of the season. Kind of shocking to see that. It's a 5-2 score now in favor of Vegas, and that would be your final. Vegas outshoots Nashville 35-28 in this one. Listen, it was great to see Philip Forsberg back in the lineup, but Philip Forsberg cannot do everything by himself out there as far as the offense goes. The Nashville Predators need to do a better job. They had plenty of power play opportunities, plenty of power play time. They simply could not get enough pucks on net, and they could not convert when they had the opportunities. And what this game comes down to is not the offense being able to not connect. It comes down to the rest of the teams and puck control, possession, and simply not taking care of the puck when you had it. Too many turnovers in your own zone. All of the goals for Vegas came off of turnovers, except even the 2-on-1 shorthanded. That was a turnover on the power play. So the Nashville Predators need to tighten that up. They could have been in this game in the third period. I mean, they at no point were they out of it, but when you continue and consistently turn the puck over, it leads to goals against. You're never going to win games like this. It doesn't matter if it's a good team, a mediocre team, or a Vegas Golden Knights team. So for the Nashville Predators, I'm fairly disappointed after the way they came back home and tightened it up and played a really solid game against the Anaheim Ducks. Frankly, I didn't see much of an effort out there last night. That was a lot of half-stepping when it came to the defensive effort and controlling the puck and maintaining possession and making sure you took care of your zone. You left your goaltender out to dry on quite a few scenarios tonight. So fairly disappointed overall in the result going into the Thanksgiving break, but you'll have an opportunity now to take a break over Thanksgiving, and then the New Jersey Devils will be here at Bridgestone Arena for the Nashville Predators. It's a 3-game homestand. It's simple. Beat New Jersey, you pick up 4 out of 6 points on the homestand, then you head out to Colorado, and you'll have to take care of that business. But for now, you got to handle New Jersey first. Just disappointed in what happened in the Vegas Golden Knights game. It could have been more than that. It could have been a much better effort. Listen, before I kick it over to the real numbers desk, let me just give you the box score update. Forsberg had 2 goals in this game. Your assists were Matt Duchene, Ryan Johansson, and Roman Josi. Eli Tolvanen led the team in shots on goal with 6, but still cannot find the back of the net. Hits led by Tanner Jeannot with 5. And, of course, time on ice, as you come to expect from the forward grouping. Mikhail Granlund led the team in skating, 20 of 38. Alex Carrier actually led the team total in time on ice, 23-18. UC Saros, 30 out of 34, and he takes the loss in this one. Who's got better numbers than I do, and he's got the numbers that you need to know. From ontheforecheck.com, he is Bryan Bastin. You can find him on Twitter at Bryan Bastin. You can watch him right here on Renegades of Puck TV. He's at Bridgestone Arena tonight. He's going to tell us everything that happened between the Nashville Predators and the Vegas Golden Knights. Bryan, go right ahead.
Thanks, Charlie. Tonight's 5-2 home loss here at Bridgestone Arena to the Vegas Golden Knights was marred by several factors. Now, of course, many fans, and rightfully so, will want to point to the controversial goalie interference call on Tommy Novak that took away Philip Forsberg's, or what should have been Philip Forsberg's, first of possibly 3 goals tonight. However, the Predators have been laying the foundation for this loss since late in the first period, and that's the subject of tonight's one big stat. Now, the Nashville Predators had several different things go wrong tonight. Of course, there were the high-danger chances that went wide of the net. They only got a shot on goal about 46% of the time on all of their shot attempts, but the biggest factor was the lack of puck control. Tonight, the Predators gave up the puck to the Golden Knights 13 times compared to just collecting just 5 takeaways from the Knights. And that turnover differential is nothing new this season. On the season, Nashville has a turnover differential of -48. If Nashville wants to continue the push towards the playoffs, they're going to need to take better care of the puck, and that's my one big stat.
From Bridgestone Arena, he is Bryan Bastin from ontheforecheck.com, and also right here from the Renegades of Puck. You can find him on Twitter at Bryan Bastin. Everybody else from the Renegades of Puck is taking a Thanksgiving break right now, so I just wanted to take a quick second to say I'm so incredibly appreciative and thankful for each and every one of you Renegades of Puck. Nostradamus has backstopped this show for hundreds of shows now and does incredible work breaking down everything that happens between the pipes. Sean C. Smith is absolutely a superstar when it comes to the analysis analysis and breakdown, and he's also just a groovy dude, and I really love having him in the trenches here with the Renegades of Puck.
Thanks, Charlie. Hey, Renegades, it's Sean C. Smith. Just got back from a long drive home from Bridgestone Arena. And let me say this to you about that drive home. If it wasn't bad enough that part of the interstate was shut down, it was even worse that we had to drive home thinking about a Preds loss tonight to the Vegas Golden Knights. Not a team I like to lose to. I don't think anyone does, except maybe people who are fans of Las Vegas for some reason. But I'm not going to try to explain that because it doesn't make any sense to me. And here's what I'm going to say. I think there were a few things that went wrong in the game against Vegas. The first thing I'm going to say, and maybe this is a little bit nitpicky, but it seemed like a couple of the guys on the black and white striped team kept getting in the way of the Predators when they had the puck and were trying to make things happen. I don't know if anybody else saw that. There was a major problem trying to get down the ice when the referees were in the way. The next thing I'll say is, unfortunately, it did seem like the captain, Roman Josi, kind of had a rough game. And I'll say it's a very uncharacteristic game for him. I don't think it's the norm. I don't think it's something you're going to start needing to look forward to. I think it's just a once-in-a-season situation you're going to see from Josi. And I'll still say this. There's no one I would rather have playing defense or as captain on the team than Josi. So don't twist my words and say that I'm saying something negative, because I'm not. Let's call it what it is. Looked like he had a rough night. Although I will say, let's say something positive. How about Philip Forsberg's return? Had a great couple of goals. Should have been 3, but don't get me started. But this is the second time this season we've seen some kind of issue at Bridgestone Arena with the penalty box and the timing on the penalties. I don't really know what's going on there. If anybody has any ideas, that's what that initial pause was for. After that first, the disallowed Forsberg goal, was to look at the timing situation. So that gave them the opportunity to really review that for some very, very, very soft goaltender interference, which of course, goal being overturned. But hey, 2 goals from Forsberg. I love it. I'll take it. In his first game back after injury, it's a wonderful thing. Let's hope it keeps going on. And also say, look, lots and lots of turnovers. When you make a lot of turnovers, you're going to have a bad time. So looking ahead, the Predators take on the Devils. Let me say this. If you are like me and you enjoy the parade of former Preds when you get to see them play against their old team at home, there's no one I look forward to seeing more than PK Subban. I always enjoyed PK on the Preds. I like him on any team he's on, and he's always fun to watch on the ice. So, maybe they won't wear those terrible jerseys. I heard a story. You might find this interesting. It sounds like when they announced jerseys tonight at the Devils game in New Jersey, the fans booed them. The Devils fans booed the new jersey. So that being said, I'm going to kick it back over to you, Charlie. And I hope everybody out there has a great Thanksgiving.
Bryan Bastin crunches the numbers, does the math, and does so much more. I really like having Bryan here as part of the show, and he has grown so much since first joining us in the trenches. I'm so happy to help him along his journey and to see him continue to grow episode to episode. Bryan has shown such tremendous growth, and it makes me happy to be able to help the next generation get their starts. K-Perk, I absolutely love what you do. You just make the show more fun. You give us the visuals. You really are truly an artist when it comes to it. We've never actually met in person, K-Perk, but I can't wait till the day that we do. I'm looking forward to it, man. You're such a great addition to the trenches. And the ultimate one, I know you're going through some stuff right now, my friend, but I sure do appreciate you, and I look forward to when you're ready to get back in the trenches and we get you off IR and we get you back. Each and every one of you Renegades of Puck, the High Council of Renegades, I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Truly, truly, I am. This whole thing right here exists because you guys made it happen. You guys actually just spoke this thing into existence. You gave me the vision and I just executed it what you wanted, what you told me that you wanted over the decade that we did this as a radio show. So I'm thankful for a whole lot of stuff over the last couple of weeks, and I sure do appreciate each and every one of you for jumping in the trenches with me here in the bunker. Listen, go have a happy Thanksgiving, Renegades. I'll keep an eye on things right here at the bunker. If you need to know anything, trust me, I'll be the first one out there to let you know. We'll be back Friday after the Devils game. We'll get you all set up and squared away for what's going to happen in Denver, Colorado. So if you got to handle a whole lot of leftovers and you got to handle some shopping on Friday, don't worry. We'll have the preview video up in plenty of time for you to check it out. Thank you so much for jumping in the trenches with the Renegades of Puck. Remember, give us a follow on those social media platforms. Each and every one of those follows, each and every one of those likes, a comment, a click, and anything. It helps so much. The more of those that we get, the more attention that we get, and the more opportunities that we're going to be able to get from that. We're building this thing one Renegade at a time, and we started this thing from the ground up just about 6 weeks ago. So, again, thank you so much for jumping in the trenches for each and every one of the Renegades of Puck. I am your host and captain, Crazy Charlie Saunier. Stick taps, love, respect.